There comes a painful moment in life when you finally realize some people were never interested in understanding you. They were only interested in controlling the narrative about you. No matter how loving you were, no matter how loyal you were, no matter how much you sacrificed for them, the moment you stopped shrinking yourself to protect their comfort, you became the villain. And that realization hurts because people with genuine hearts don't move through life trying to destroy others. They don't wake up plotting revenge. They don't manipulate stories to gain sympathy. But hypocrites do. A hypocrite cannot survive in the presence of someone authentic because your honesty exposes the mask they wear every single day. Your kindness reminds them of how cruel they've become. Your loyalty reminds them of their betrayal. Your light reminds them of the darkness they try to hide. And instead of healing themselves, they start painting you as the enemy. Have you ever noticed? People will ignore all the good you've done just to magnify the one moment you finally defended yourself. They'll overlook years of sacrifice, but call you selfish the first time you say no. They'll disrespect you repeatedly, then call you mean when you finally set boundaries. That's how hypocrisy works, because hypocrites benefit from your silence. They loved you when you tolerated mistreatment. They celebrated your kindness when it came with self-abandonment. They praised your heart when you carried their burdens while ignoring your own pain. But the moment you started protecting your peace, everything changed. Suddenly you were different. Suddenly you were cold. Suddenly you were the problem. But what really changed was access. They lost access to the version of you they could manipulate. And some people become angry the moment they can no longer control you emotionally. Listen carefully. Not everybody hates you because you did something wrong. Some people hate you because your existence exposes what they refuse to confront within themselves. Your growth irritates stagnant people. Your healing irritates broken people. Your confidence irritates insecure people. Your discernment irritates deceptive people. And instead of admitting that, they create a villain story about you. Because if they can convince others you're the bad person, they never have to take accountability for the damage they cause. That's why hypocrites rewrite history. They erase your sacrifices. They minimize your love. They ignore your patience. And they exaggerate your reactions. They'll provoke you for years, then cry victim the one time you react. And the painful part is, sometimes the people spreading the false narrative are the same people you prayed for, helped, protected, and stayed loyal to when nobody else did. But understand this, a pure heart will always threaten fake people because authenticity carries a power that manipulation cannot control. Your spirit unsettles people who live behind masks. And the truth is, some people need you to be the villain because if they admitted you were genuine, they would have to confront the guilt of how they treated you. So they lie, they gossip, they twist your intentions, they recruit others against you, not because you're evil, but because your truth convicts them. Never forget that. Some of the most misunderstood people in this world are the ones with the purest hearts. Even Jesus was hated by hypocrites. Religious people criticized him. Judgmental people attacked him. People who looked holy on the outside despised the truth he carried. So if you are being misunderstood, attacked, or falsely judged, do not automatically assume you are doing something wrong. Sometimes opposition is confirmation that your spirit carries something real. And hear this clearly. You do not have to exhaust yourself proving your goodness to people committed to misunderstanding you. Stop over-explaining yourself. Stop begging people to see your heart. Stop trying to force honesty into dishonest people. Because people who truly value you won't need a false story to define you. Your character will speak louder than their accusations. And eventually, time reveals everything. Masks always fall. Truth always surfaces. And hypocrisy always exposes itself in the end. So protect your peace. Protect your energy. Protect your heart. Do not allow bitter people to turn you bitter. Do not allow hypocrites to harden your spirit. Do not lose your kindness just because others abused it, because your heart is rare. And in a world full of fake people, God still needs genuine souls. So let them misunderstand you. Let them gossip. Let them paint their false stories. Because at the end of the day, you were never called to be understood by everybody. You were called to stay true to who God created you to be. And the people meant for your life will recognize your heart without needing an explanation. Stay genuine, stay discerning, stay protected. And remember, being the villain in a hypocrite story usually means you finally stop betraying yourself to keep them comfortable.